Good evening, guys. How's it going? Hello, hello.
Good evening, Miss.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Hello. All right. Oh, let's get started. Now, in today's session, we're practicing reported speech like we did yesterday and the day before yesterday. But the main focus of today's class is to be able to report a story. Okay, report a story to someone else, right? So can you help me with the objective of today's session? It's in the chat. To be able to report a story, to be able to report a story.
Report is from someone else.
To someone else, to someone else. Okay, very good. All right. Okay, so as today's first activity, we're going to work on the following examples. Working with yesterday's instructions and the day before yesterday, okay, I have prepared some sentences and questions over here, okay. Now, you have to excuse me because my Zoom account is a little bit crazy today. All right, so let's try it again. Okay, so we have the following information. Now, we have sentences. The same thing happens. Give me a second. Now, we have sentences, we have questions, we have any type of information we can report to somebody else. Okay, all the sentences over here and all the exercises have to do with the instructions that we have studied in the session. So what do you have to do? You just have to transform every single piece of information in the exercise like you were telling it to somebody else. Are we okay with the instructions so far?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I'm sending you this information to your chats. Give me 1 second. Accept the invitations.
Um, we let me see.
Teacher, could you repeat the instructions, please?
You have to report every type of information over there into reported speech.
Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Aquí está. If you want, I can share my screen to see the
Please.
sentence.
Okay.
Let me, I'm just copying and pasting. Okay, I'll start sharing the screen with you. Tell me when you see it, please.
Right now.
I can see.
Yeah. I used before. So we have to make the report speech, right?
Yeah.
Don't come
Well,
around. She said that.
don't come around. It could be in that case, don't come around.
She told
Adrian,
Adriana.
Teacher,
Come around.
Tell me.
I have a question.
Sure, go
Ronald
ahead.
told us he will tomorrow to Las Cascadas. It's the same if I said in past because it will be tomorrow.
But it's good.
Which one are you talking about? Or is this a personal example from yours?
Ronald give
This
he said his example. It was he will go to the Cascadas tomorrow.
But this is in
Is
simple past. This is not following the instructions we have practiced with. So we have to apply another rule. So what is the instruction that Ronald gives you in the direct speech? What is it exactly what Ronald says? So Ronald says, I will, right? This is future.
Yeah.
Yes? So you say, I will go, finish it. I will go
To the cascadas.
to Las Cascadas tomorrow, right? Las Cascadas tomorrow. Okay, so this is not what we have practiced. That's why it's a little bit confusing right now, but I'm gonna give you the answer. I will go to Las Cascadas is the direct information. So when we transform will to the reported speech, it turns into would.
Mhm. Mhm.
So you say, Ronald told us that
he will
He
go
could
to Las
go
Cascadas.
to the Las Cascadas.
okay, the next day or the day after. We can say the day after as well. So
Okay.
we change the word tomorrow. We change the word tomorrow to
For the day after.
for the day after, exactly.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, but teacher, you sent a message
Yes,
with a
with all
paragraph
the
that.
examples, yes. Every example you have to
Okay.
transform into reported speech. This is the
Okay.
information you have to transform.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna do it. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me see. Can someone share the screen, guys?
Okay.
You can, or you can say, Hector said that Jan had a private clinic.
Okay. Private clinic. I'm sorry for the noise. And I have many instruments. See. Jorge said me.
Oh, no. When you said, you don't have to use the preposition or the subject.
Okay.
Mhm. When you use told, yes, you have to use the subject. But when you use say or said in the past, you don't have to use the subject. You only, for example, the example that I made before, Hector said that Jan had a private clinic.
Okay.
Okay,
And
do the next.
like many instruments, how can be?
they play many instruments.
Yeah, and what if it's changed? It's like,
Jorge told me.
Jorge told me
Uh-huh.
that they play many instruments.
Yeah, but
They
played is when with the at the end because it's in the past.
played. Okay.
Hmm?
Or if Maria doesn't have car,
Mhm.
Jorge told me that
Yeah, you're right.
told me that Maria doesn't have a car.
Didn't have car because
Didn't.
it's in the past. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
because you are telling the thing that I tell the thing that I tell you before.
okay.
No, the thing that I
I don't know if we can use that they can play many instruments.
But she said that she has to use a tool. You understand? Has to use tool.
I cannot understand you.
I can hear you very well, Martin.
Okay.
I will be back. I will bring my headphones.
They can play many instruments.
What's the past of can?
Cool.
Okay, so we have to transform can into could.
They could play.
Exactly.
So and in the second one we need to change take for took.
No, because there you have an infinitive form.
Oh yes, took.
Yes.
And in that case we need to change because it's not using the infinitive.
Exactly. In the second one, you are receiving an order. In the fourth one, you're just transmitting a message. In number 2, she said to. She said to take more classes. To me is extra. It's not necessary. So she said to take. Yes.
Okay. She said to take more classes. Okay.
She said, very good.
Maria doesn't have a car.
In this
Because
case,
you
no
change
use
to present, to simple present.
Only the tense of the sentence.
Okay.
Everything is every example in the WhatsApp group is in simple present. So we transform everything. We're transforming everything into past.
Okay.
Okay.
Took more classes.
To take, I think is to take.
Toca.
To take more classes. Yeah.
She has
He
a
has
private
one. That is like a gossip.
Yes, yes.
What was the
Gossipy.
word? Gossip word, a statement.
I think it's a report speech about gossipy. That's why we have to use that and transform the verb.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Adriana told me that she had.
Yes.
Told me that she had
a
private clinic.
Yeah.
Hey, we are right.
you missed the subject. Jorge asked me if I sent him.
I sent him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the report before midnight.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the thing that for this one is you have to report it to another person.
Yeah.
Okay. Do the next one. She's the best chef in town.
In this case, it's not a question, but I report like Jorge told me that Jan is the best chef in town.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if that Jan, bueno.
Número 5 de Maria told me she didn't have a car.
Oh, she told me that she knew
Hi. Here.
the answer.
If I knew,
He asked me if
Maria told me she doesn't is present.
She didn't
Okay, and after didn't, the verb in the base form, so
have.
she didn't. Okay, there you go.
She didn't have a car.
Exactly.
Have. He asked me if I knew the answer to the question.
The teacher is here for the question.
Teacher,
Tell me, how can I help you?
I have a question with this one.
He's the best chef in town.
She's the best chef in town.
Tell me.
Okay, if it's a good way to say, for example, if Arenales told me that in the past, Arenales told me that Jan, for example, is the best town.
Oh,
Is the best chef in the town.
Oh, we just transformed the verb to be.
Yeah.
Remember, she was.
Yeah, but I confused with this one, with only this one, because if I say she was, I thought that she is not now the best chef in the town.
Oh yeah, I can understand your point, but it doesn't mean that she stops being the best chef. She's still the best chef. You're just reporting the information. So so you just reported. I don't know if you remember the slide from yesterday. I'll show you real quick. Like it was here. You see this one? Yeah. He's American, right? She said he was American. So he doesn't stop being American. He's still an American, right? So we're just reporting the info.
Okay. Yeah, this is the only question that I have, because I lost the last, well, the end part of the class that yesterday.
Oh, don't worry.
Okay. Then okay, Arenales, you have to do the next one. Don't worry me with you silly action.
She knew many language. And Adriana asked me, because it starts, can your parents?
Yes.
Adriana asked me.
No, in that case, it's your. It's my.
Can your, if I ask, I can say your, and you respond my or something like that.
Yes.
So this one could be Adriana asked me
And your parents
I-
come visit us.
If I
could-
could,
if I could
come,
Yeah.
came,
Mm,
I could came.
You or
I-
your
No,
you
I
or your
think-
parents.
My parents.
If
If my parents,
yeah,
my
Mhm.
parents
could come,
Mm-hmm.
could come.
come to
Good.
visit.
You got it.
yeah, to visit us.
Wait a minute, that is a little confused. Can we analyze?
Yeah. Adriana asked me
Ask me
if my parents could come to visit us.
Whose parents? Whose parents?
my
Whose? Okay. So
My
you see?
parents.
You see, if
Uh,
my parents, right,
okay,
could come visit us, that's fine. It's good.
okay, thank you.
Okay.
If my parents could come to visit
In
us.
cool, we need that letter U.
Okay, welcome back to the main session. Let's take a break. Let's do an exercise. Okay, show me your hands. Show me your hands. Hands. Okay, we're gonna do an exercise. We need our fists. Okay, now this is the movement. Fast. Do it. Do it. Who can do it? This is the power of your mind. Come on.
Oh my God.
Like this. Okay. Who masters it? Okay, let's see. What's this? What's this? It's like this. Your fists. This. You see? Yes. Pointing at
Be careful, Majito.
Look, it's pointing at the other fist. You see, pointing at it. Yes. You see, slowly.
Oh my God.
It's like there. Okay. Okay, time for another one. Let's see. Okay, let's do it. Pat your head, pat your head. Now with the other hand, make a circle. Don't stop patting your head. Make a circle. All right. All right. Good job. Okay. Now, all right. So let's have a little discussion session. And after the discussion session, we're coming back to check your answers from the exercises. Okay, so here we go. I'm sending you some questions to the chat, okay? But first of all, let's practice pronunciation of some verbs. Okay, here we go. Now, so I have this chart over here. Okay, now help me out with the pronunciation of every verb. We have, oh, here, okay. So the first one here, how do you pronounce this one? This is?
Worked.
Worked.
And this one? Changed. Very good. This one is?
Played.
And this one?
Played. Danced.
Danced. With T, danced. And this one?
Danced. Visited.
This one sounds like?
Asked.
Very good. And this one?
Asked.
Agreed.
And this one?
Investigated.
Okay, very good. And this one?
Stored.
And this one?
Searched.
And this one? Watch, like in present?
No.
No,
Watch.
No, in past
Watch.
with T at the end.
With T at the end. So it sounds like watched.
Watched.
And this one sounds like?
Celebrated.
And this one is?
Celebrated.
Talked.
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 And how does this one sound? This one sounds like?
Run.
Ran. Listen.
Run.
Ran. Okay. And this one is?
Drove.
Drove. Okay. Drove. And this one?
Type.
And this one?
Showed. Okay. And this one sounds like?
So.
So like S-O? This one sounds like so.
Okay.
Okay. And this one sounds?
Eight.
Okay. Ready for the discussion. All right. So these are just random questions from your past. Okay. So let's discuss them. It's not going to take up much of our time. All right. This is before we start checking what you guys did. Okay. Now, here we go. All right. Accept the invitations. We're having a little discussion. Here we go.
What happened?
Hello. Ah, we see.
What?
Teacher.
Hello. Tell me.
I need to go out of the class because I'm still working and they told me that they needed me.
All right.
There.
Good. I'll take your attendance at the end. Hector Arenales, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Okay.
teacher, but
It's okay.
I tried to be here.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I know.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
He always ignore me, and
Ah,
and now I understand why.
that's a good reason to think it about.
Yes. Okay.
Tell me about your last vacation. Where did you go? What did you do?
What did you do? Okay.
It's a kind of hard.
We only have to discuss about the questions about my own questions. Own, okay.
Because my last vacation were being at home thanks by coronavirus.
Innocent participle because my problem, I think so. But if you have an idea.
Oh, this discussion questions is just personal discussion. It's the questions in the WhatsApp group. You just answer them directly. Like, who was your first crush? My first crush was Shakira, you say, or something like that, right? Just
okay.
Directly answer the questions. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because the tacos are the best. And we visit his museums because I went with my daughter, and I remember that we visit like an aquarium, museums, and I don't know how do you say pyramids in English.
Pyramids.
But it is nice to go to Mexico, and especially with her because she knows a lot of places. So that's my last vacation. What about your vacation, Ernestino?
My last vacation was on quarantine, so I didn't spend my vacation. But let's talk about the last one.
You're still on vacation.
I went to Los Angeles to visit a
vacation, but I can't.
The next year, we are going to be in a vacation, the three of us.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe. When I'm getting the second period of vacation, I will be off. I'm sure with it. With the first one, I don't play about it.
It was a disaster.
We have to be patient and cry a little bit, but
true.
Yeah. Same.
The quarantine time.
Yeah. I went in furlough the first time at the beginning of the quarantine, and then they like joined my vacation with the furlough. So I spent my vacations here at home. But in my last
All right, let's check what you guys have. Let's see from your previous practice. What are the answers to the exercise? Let's see. Okay, so I'm showing you the model here and you give me the correct answers. So here we go. Now, the first one, how do we report the first one? It says, don't come around. So how do we report it when we tell it to somebody else?
He told me.
Okay.
He didn't come around.
Okay, so he told me. This is an order, right? Or a request.
Yeah.
We can call it a request. So he
Yeah,
told
it's a request.
So he told me.
Not to come around.
All right, very good. Good.
Okay.
Take more classes. Take more classes. Take more classes. Anybody can say the answer. Anybody.
And Rihanna told me to take more classes.
Okay, very good. Told me to take more classes. This is a request. Okay, so take more classes. Adriana told me to take more classes. Good. She has a private clinic. This is like gossip. She has a private clinic. So
She told me she had a private clinic.
she?
McGee.
She had a private clinic.
Thank you. Okay. Now, they play many instruments. It's like saying, like my brothers play many instruments. They play many instruments. Okay.
They told me.
Okay. So they told me.
They could play many instruments.
They
Played.
very good. Instruments. Okay. Now, the next one. Maria doesn't have a car. Hey guys, you know, Maria doesn't have a car. So
she told me
that
that
she did.
that
Maria didn't have a car.
Very good. Didn't have a car. Very good. Okay. Do you know the answer to the questions? Do you know the answers to the questions?
She asked
If
I know
the answer.
She asked if I know in the present.
I knew.
If I knew
the answer to the question.
The answers to the questions, right? Okay. Does she know many languages?
She asked me
if she knew.
If she knew many languages.
Many languages. Repeat it with me.
Languages.
Languages. Very good. Okay. Can your parents visit us? Can your parents visit us?
She asked me if I if my parents could come visit us.
Okay. Come visit us. All right. Awesome. Can you send me the reports before midnight?
She asked me if I could send the reports before midnight.
Is this
If
a request? Is this a request or is this just an information question?
it's like a request.
Yeah.
It's a request, right?
She told me if can I. No, she told me if could you send me.
The
It's
verb,
okay.
the verb is okay. She asked, and since it's a request, infinitive form. She
To
asked.
send. She asked me to send
Okay. To send.
the report before midnight.
Good. The reports. Very good.
If I could.
Before. Okay. But in this case, this is a request. So when it's a request, we say she asked me to do something. Okay. So she asked me to send the reports before midnight. Okay. All right. We're almost done with this one. All right. She's the best chef in town. You know, I have a friend and she's the best chef in town. So
That she's the best chef in town.
She told me she was the best chef in town.
okay, she was the best chef in town. Good.
She told me.
Don't worry me with your silly actions. Don't. Okay. Now.
She told me not to worry.
Okay.
She told
me worry.
Not to worry who?
With your silly actions.
Not to worry who?
her.
Her. Okay.
Okay.
With what? With
Silly actions.
okay. I think we can't. With my silly actions, I can't get rid of that act because I'll stop having the chance to edit this thing here, but I'll do it. Let's see.
Hey, teacher.
Hi.
How do you translate that sentence?
Which one?
The one that says
Oh. Con tus acciones bobas, con tus acciones niñonas, silly, or like not to say stupid, not to say stupid, right? Because stupid is a bad word, so silly is like.
Yeah, but when you say don't worry me,
Yes.
how do you translate?
You make me feel worried. What is it to be worried? Like.
In a hurry.
Like, I don't know what can happen to you because you take bad decisions. So I'm like, look, it's 2 a.m. in the morning and you're not back home. You're on the street, or maybe you're taking bad decisions. And I'm so worried because I don't know what can happen to you. No me preocupes con tus acciones tontas o bobas. Yes? Okay. So it's a request. Are we okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and I can.
And the word don't?
Don't. This is the request. Don't. Do not. Okay. Do not do this. Okay, it's like saying, don't drink soda. Don't. All right. Worry. Worry is a verb. Okay. Yeah. Preocupar. Yes. So don't worry who? Me. With what? With your actions. Are we okay?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can't see the last one. Let me see. Okay, all you have to do is go to bed early. How do we transform that one? All you have to do is go to bed early. Okay? Did you see that one? No? All you have to do is go to bed early.
She said all I had to do is to go to bed early.
Had to do is or was?
Is.
All I had to do in the past, we have to transform the verb. To do was to. What's the action?
Go. When.
Go.
Go to.
Okay, look. She said, all I had to do, todo lo que tenía que hacer, you see infinitive, to do, era, was, to go to bed early. Okay, are we okay so far? Are we okay? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes, teacher.
when you were working in groups, somebody asked me, how can I translate time expressions? And that's a good question. Now, as you notice, we're just working on reported speech, but I want to show you something that's very important. Take a look at this. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Look, we have many types of reported speech here, many options to work on, you see? One second. Okay, you see? We have, if we say something in simple present, which is what we're studying, right? This is the only topic we are studying, simple present. So we transform it into the past. But we have reported speech for every tense in the language. If you say something in present continuous, this is how you translate it. If you say something in the present perfect, you translate it like this. If it's in simple past, then you have to use this structure. If you say something in the future, then you have to turn it into would. If you say something with can, then it has to be transformed into could. Okay, so as you can see, this is a very long topic, but we're just sparing time for simple present and past simple. But if you want, you can go ahead and study the other structures, okay, on your own. Okay, but if you decide to study the other structures alone, look, then these are the time expressions that we can use. I don't know if you can see them well. Can you see them well? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you see, if you say today, when you report it, you say that day. You see? If you say now, you transform it to?
Then.
If you say
Then.
tonight, you transform it into that night. And then we have the other ones that refer to the past. But look at this one. If you say tomorrow, you transform it into the next day, the following day. If you say here, you say?
There.
If you say this, then you report it with?
That.
Okay. So if you say these, you report it with?
Those.
Those, right. Okay, so I will send you all this information so that you can have it, okay, with you. Now, what's tonight's last activity? And this is what you're working on right now. I'm going to give you an example on what you're doing. Do you remember today's class objective? Do you remember it? What was today's class objective? It's in the beginning of the chat. It's at the top of the chat. Do you remember the objective?
To be able to report the story to someone else.
Okay, so I say, I'm gonna give you an example right now. Okay. Okay, let's see. So this is just a simple story. Now, we're having Martin to help us read the story. Okay. Are you there, Martin?
Yeah.
Okay, help me read the story.
This morning, I saw little Missy playing at the back of our house, and I asked them that they were doing, and they told me that a chicken needs to learn how to fly. They were throwing the chick to the air, and I told my niece, sorry, to stop because that was not okay.
To stop because that was not okay. Okay, nephews, repeat it with me. Nephews.
Nephew.
And this one here is, how do you pronounce it?
Needed.
Needed, right? Okay. Can you spot reported speech in this story? Can you see it? In what parts is there reported speech?
I asked them.
Hmm.
They told me.
Ask them.
Tell me.
What about they told me? Can you finish it? They told me. They told me.
They told me that.
They told me that the chickens needed to learn how to fly.
Okay, so in the direct speech, that would be something like the chickens need to fly, right? Need to learn. Okay, to learn. Thank you. How to fly. Can you imagine my niece? The chickens need to learn how to fly, she says. Okay, so I come here and I tell you the story, right? And I say, and she told me, or they told me that the chickens needed to learn how to fly. Okay, is there another example of reported speech in my story? Or is that the only one?
I told my niece to stop because that was not okay.
Not okay. So going back in time, I said, stop that, right? This is a request. Stop that. That's not okay. You see? So as you can see, it's very simple. I didn't pamper my story, no le empapé with reported speech. I just gave 2 examples. Okay. Now, you do something similar. Okay. Tell me a story. It can be real. It could come from your imagination, but use reported speech. Are you ready?
Teacher.
Tell me.
Can you repeat because I don't understand?
Yes, you have to write a story using reported speech. One or 2 examples is okay. Tell me.
I mean, teacher, in that case, we have a paragraph and the report speech is just in that 2 lines, right or not?
Yes.
But how can I decide what part I report?
I don't know. You decide. It's your imagination. You see? Think about it. Think about it. You decide what you want to report. In this story, I decided to report what my nephews told me. Yes? You see? So I decided to report what the other people in the story told me. And I also decided to report what I told them. You see? So the reported speech part will depend on what you decide to report. It's your imagination. Or it's about your real life experience.
Okay. And it doesn't matter if I don't report everything.
Well, actually, that's what I said, right? Don't make your story sound like everything is in reported speech, right? Like, just tell me a story and let's try to use reported speech, but not in everything, just in some parts, okay?
Okay.
All right, are we okay, everybody?
Yeah. Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. This is a teamwork, so help each other. Here we go, you guys can do it. This is like these stories when you're riding on the bus, right? And somebody robs your cell phone. Y el ladrón me dijo que le diera el teléfono, right? So, dame tu teléfono. Eso es lo que podemos reportar. So, use your imagination. Here we go.
Be careful to put a chain to not allow the text to get into our office. So today, I'm a tall person, so
Very tall person.
I'm a tall person.
Okay.
And I have the struggle that when I have to go to my desk, I have to do like this.
Angela, could you? Manuel, Manuel, I tried to quiet my dog. It ran away and ran away. Maybe following a cat can be.
I said it again or what?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. Today it was a difficult day because I had to do a lot of things in my job. Because I had no. Delete. Antes del because de que dice difficult day because I had.
Because I did it. Well, yeah. No. Because you can say because I did a lot of things.
Yes.
For example, when I went to
And maybe tomorrow too.
Yes.
Hey, if you go to the hangar 2-3, came to say hello. I can forgive Karina because she doesn't know where I work, but Maria Jose does.
Okay.
You know where I work, Maria Jose.
Yes, and today we were near to your
desk.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were where is Johnny Moran?
my boss asked me to buy him
And I'm in hangar 6.
So you love JetBlue and FedEx.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know how a struggle FedEx can be. It used to be on hangar 1.
Now I'm hangar 2.
You have to keep it away. He went out of my life. There is no FedEx. I have to work with
Each day
it.
we have I don't know, how can I say derrame? Yeah.
About the gasolines.
Yeah. And we have some problems.
I know that struggle we had. The last one had a
Change it.
I have to change it.
Then on the transportation
And then
I went to the base.
I went to the parking.
Yeah, to the parking. To the parking.
Parking lot.
And the parking lot and left my car.
Left my car.
Then, and there you go. Then on the transportation, blah, 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 blah. I saw Edwin and Martin, and they were talking about Silvita, and Martin told me that she.
Yeah, she instead of her.
Yeah.
to be with the 100%. So in this case, they are corrosive in this part. So that's why when they apply the sealant, it's too corrosive that the sealant doesn't close all the compartments. So that's why we have this kind of loss of gas.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
something that we are
Sorry to
working with.
interrupt you. Are you ready with your story?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Did you write it on
No, it's
No.
in Oscar's mind.
Oh, but we need to see it. We need to be able to see it. So
Sorry, teacher.
you need to type it. All right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, right now.
All right.
TH.
No, like that. T-R-U-T-H. No.
TRUTH.
TRUTH.
What was the truth? No, without S.
In singular. Yeah.
Yeah, that way.
And then she
And
told.
then she, wait. We are going to make a request here.
Yeah.
And she asked me.
Here on my screen again.
Okay, let's start checking your stories. We're starting off with, let's see. Okay, Edwin, Jorge del Cid, Josue, and Ronald. What do you guys have?
Me, teacher. Angela.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why your name didn't appear in the group, but okay.
Okay.
We
Oh,
have
yes,
to
Angela.
share or only I have to read?
Share it and read it. Okay.
Okay.
This is the little history. Is
Okay, this is your
today
story?
it was a difficult day because I did a lot of things in my job. When I went to buy my lunch, my boss asked me to buy him French fries. Then, in the afternoon, I had a meeting with my coworkers, and our boss gave us some instructions. He told us to follow the instruction of the manufacturer manual. And at the end of my shift, I met with my friends and they told me to go out to eat.
Wonderful, very good. Great job. This is great. Pronunciation, manufactured, manufactured. One more time,
Okay.
manufactured, manufactured.
Manufacture.
So this was awesome, very good, very good. Okay, let's see. We're checking Edwin, Ernesto, Martin, and Sylvia.
Silvita, can you share it, Silvita? Silvita, you're on mute.
Okay, go ahead.
Edwin, can you read it?
Yeah.
Or Martin?
Today I woke up and I drove to Aeroman. Before going to work, I had to stop in the gas station, and an officer said to me that I had a problem with my wheel and I had to change it. And then I went to the parking lot and left my car. Then on the transportation, I saw, in this case we would say, Ernesto and Martin. And we were talking about Silvita. And Martin told me that she was very busy at work. But then Ernesto said that was a lie. He said that Silvita was just hanging out with some friends. So I went to see Silvita to ask her what was the truth. And she asked me not to interfere with her life. So I told Martin to abort the mission of asking Silvita because she was not able to say the truth.
Oh my God. She politely told you were a bit nosy. All right. Show me the text again. I just have a few twists. This was great. Just some details. Show me the text again. Can you share your, yes, there you go. Okay. Now, okay, I had to stop by the gas station. Okay, and the officer said to me that I had a problem, with my wheel, and I left my car there, Then on the transportation, I saw Edwin and Martin. That's great. Okay, but then Edwin said that it was a lie, okay, just it. And he said, okay. Now, so I went to see Silvita to ask her what the truth was. What subject pronoun, verb to be at the end, what the truth was. And other than that, until the end of the text, to tell the truth. When we say that the truth, tell. The verb to use is tell the truth. And that's great. Instead of say the truth, oh, okay, it's like this. Tell the truth. La verdad, right? Tell with letter T. Tell the truth. All right, very good job. All right, it's in the last one, but you can fix it later. It's in the chat. Great job, very good job. So we just have time for one last participant, and this is Hector, Georgina, Marvin, and Jani. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
The story is this morning when I woke up, my dog was barking a lot. My neighbor asked me if I can quiet my dog. I told him that I tried to quiet my dog, and my neighbor asked me how old it is. I told him my dog is 1 year old. For that reason, it's very playful, and saw his cat on the roof. I asked if he took his cat into his house. He told me that he took his cat into his house. That's it.
Okay, very good, very good. His cat into the house. Okay, I was taking notes. All right. So we're finishing up with this story. So just some observations. Now here we go. So this is what I could catch. If there are any details to fix, you tell me. Okay. So we have the first one here, the second one here, and the last one here. So he asked me, you said, my neighbor asked me, so he asked me how do we transform can into the past?
Cool.
Okay, if I could, okay, quiet, like make, so we say it, if I could make who? My dog quiet, all right? Now, the second one, he asked me, and this is the question, right? How old it is. So we say, he asked me how old it. Can you help me out? How old it
Was.
Good. Okay.
Was.
I asked him if he, and this was the last idea, could, and after could, the verb in the base form, because we already transformed could. If he could take his cat into the house, you see? So only these observations. Do you really have a cat?
No.
No, okay. I was just wondering. All right, guys. All right. So we're finishing up with this session. Okay. Time, for time matters, we can't check the other group, but I'm pretty sure you've heard about this saying that says that says practice makes perfect, right? What does it mean when you say practice makes perfect?
That the more you practice, the more you improve.
The more you improve. So you have the tools already. What do you have to do? Keep on practicing. We'll find some space to continue practicing during the classes, but it's your job to continue reinforcing everything. I do the 40% of your learning process and you do the 60. So you learn as much as you want, okay? So devote time to your learning process. I know you're busy and sometimes it's a little bit hard to study when you're not in class, but believe me, it's worth it. You're halfway there. You almost get your goal. So don't give up working on what you want to achieve, all right? So here we go. Let's take your attendance so that you can go. Let's see. Okay, Héctor Arenales.
I'm here.
Ernesto Cruz Pérez.
Here.
Jorge del Cid.
Here.
Karina Escobar.
I'm here.
Janet Estrada.
Here.
Edwin Fabian. Edwin is here. Jose Flores, he had to work today. He was in a meeting.
Oh, he is
Martin
here.
Flores?
Here.
Joshua,
Oh, no,
here.
Jose, no.
Joshua was here.
Exactly, sorry.
Joshua is here.
I saw the picture and I got confused with Luis, I guess it's his name. I don't know why, I'm sorry. Okay, Martin Flores? Martin? Okay, Ronald Garcia?
I'm here, teacher.
Marvin Hernandez?
Here, teacher.
Silvia Hernandez?
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, very good. So this is the right guy. He's in a meeting. All right. Georgina Lopez?
Here.
Jonathan Ramos?
I'm here, teacher.
Salvador Rauda? Not here, right? Okay.
I don't know.
Angela Renderos.
Here
Angela?
I am.
Okay. Herman Rivera. Herman, can you hear me?
I saw
Herman
him for a
said,
while.
He was
Herman said
Iron
he
Man.
was
He was-
just gonna be as a listener.
Okay, let's see. Oscar de Jesus Rivera.
Here I am.
Okay, and the last one, Maria Jose Salvador.
I'm here, sir.
All right, so that's it for today's session, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice
Welcome.
evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye, bye-bye.